It caught a night fury and was about to end its life when it seemed to sense its fate and closed its eyes. Suddenly, I felt a wave of compassion. After wrestling with my conscience, I decided to use my knife to cut its bonds and set it free. The next second, the night fury lunged at me, but instead of devouring me, it let out what sounded like a grateful roar before stumbling and flying toward the valley. I followed the night fury's path toward the valley and found what appeared to be it playing around. This was the perfect opportunity. I quickly pulled out paper and pencil to sketch it. Night Furies are the rarest of all dragons, representing the fastest and most mysterious of their kind. But as I kept drawing, I realized something was wrong. This Night Fury wasn't playing in the valley. Half of its tail fin was broken, preventing it from flying high. It was trapped here. Not only was the Night Fury's flight ability damaged, but hunting had become difficult too. Fish that it could easily catch before were now impossible to snag. Seeing how hungry it looked, I went to the river and caught a big fish to feed it. When I returned to the valley, the Night Fury seemed unusually wary, keeping its distance and not daring to come close. I realized it was probably because I was carrying weapons, so I threw them on the ground and kicked them away. Only after seeing this did the Night Fury lower its guard and approach the food, but when it opened its mouth wide, there were no teeth inside.
Toothless. I could have sworn you had.
After wolfing down the meal, the Night Fury continued approaching. I thought it was still hungry, but the next second it spit out half a fish head and dropped it right on my thigh. Turns out the Night Fury wanted to share this delicacy with me, but it didn't know that humans don't eat raw fish. Seeing the Night Fury's generous gesture was hard to refuse. I had no choice but to grit my teeth and take a bite. I thought I could get away with just that, but the Night Fury made a swallowing motion, indicating I had to actually swallow it down. Well, I'll be damned. If I wanted to be friends with this dragon, I guess I had no choice but to eat it. I struggled to swallow the fish meat and forced a friendly smile. The Night Fury copied, grinning back with a goofy, lopsided smile. I wanted to pet its head, but the Night Fury immediately ran away. It flew over to some nearby sand and rocks, using its fire breath to create a warm, cozy bed. When it saw me approaching, it pretended to be sleeping, but I was determined I absolutely had to touch the Night Fury. Annoyed, it chose a sleeping position where I definitely couldn't reach it, hanging upside down from the rocks. When the Night Fury woke up, it found me doing something strange. Driven by curiosity, it slowly approached me.